She walked away from the one thing she was the best in the world at and then got hurt doing the new thing. That is exactly what happened to Femke Bol. Femke Bol is from the Netherlands. She runs track, and for the last several years, she has been basically unbeatable. She runs the 400-meter hurdles, that is one lap around the track, jumping over 10 hurdles along the way. She won the World Championship in that event in both 2023 and 2025. She also holds the European record with a time of 50.95 seconds, making her the second fastest woman ever in that event. Only one person on the planet has run it faster. She has 4 Olympic medals. She has won 5 Diamond League trophies. She has been named European Athlete of the Year 3 separate times. At just 25 years old, she was already one of the greatest to ever do it. So what did she do? She quit. Well, not exactly. She did not retire. But in October 2025, just 1 month after defending her world title in Tokyo, Bol shocked the entire track world by announcing she was switching events. She was leaving the 400-meter hurdles and moving up to the 800 meters. That is 2 full laps around the track, no hurdles, a completely different kind of race. In her own words, she said, "Running the 400 meters hurdles has brought me dreams I didn't even dare to dream about. But I still have big dreams. This next one won't be easy. It's uncertain. It will bring new obstacles, and even though they won't be hurdles, I'm ready to give it my all." The whole track world started buzzing. People had one question: how fast can she actually go over 800 meters? Her coach, Laurent Mouly, had quietly believed for years that she had the ability to run middle distance. He went all in on the plan. They trained through the fall, went to a camp in South Africa, and when they felt ready, they picked a race. Bol chose the indoor meet in Metz, France, on the 8th of February, 2026. She knew the track well, having raced there 5 times before. It felt comfortable, safe, the right place to try something new. Nobody knew what to expect. Experts were predicting she might finish in the middle of the pack, around 2 minutes and 1 or 2 seconds. Every other woman in that race had already run 1:59 or faster. Bol's only 800-meter time on record was a 2:19 from back in her junior days in 2017. She lined up. The pacer took off. Bol sat right behind her through the first lap, relaxed and in control. At 600 meters, she was still looking smooth. Then the final stretch came. 2 Swiss runners started closing in fast, but Bol used her speed, held them off, and crossed the finish line first in 1 minute and 59.07 seconds. A new Dutch national record. Sub 2 minutes. On her very first try. After the race, she kept it short and simple. It was nice. A bit long, but I'll get used to it. Her coach noted that she still ran with a little too much caution. Femke still had a little too much respect for the 800 meters. Mouly said, "You can see that in her split times, which means she has more in the tank. A lot more." The plan was always to race just once at 800 meters and once at 600 meters indoors, gathering information for the outdoor season. Next up was a 600-meter race in Liège, France, on February 19. Organizers were already talking about her chasing the fastest 600 meters ever run. Then came the news nobody wanted to hear. During training camp after the Metz race, her left foot tendon started acting up. She had actually been dealing with it for 2 weeks before her debut, racing through it. But after Metz, the reaction got worse. On February 17, Bol posted to her 696,000 Instagram followers saying, "After my first race, there was a stronger reaction, and we don't want to risk it. I'm using and pushing my body in new ways this year. It's a fine line, and right now my body is telling me it's a bit too much." Her indoor season was over. 1 race. That was it. She is now focused on recovery and the outdoor season where the real test begins.